What's up, everybody? Welcome to the new and improved Delta Expanse. I've been away on hiatus for a time, but I'm back, and let's try to get right back into the swing of things. I want to, with your mind to be objective. I want you to be open for debate, your own opinions, and very opinionated. And this is what we encourage, and this is what we want on the Delta Expanse on this channel, the new Delta Expanse. And I want to touch base on Captain Marvel. I'm going to show you the trailer at the end of this discussion. And Captain Marvel had a screening 2 days ago. And it was seen by a wide range of people, including Screen Ranch, CBR, Collider, Steve Wintraub, and everybody have spoken about the early screening. From what I'm hearing, it was considered outstanding. People have said it's the best MCU movie to date. It's epic, instant classic. I mean, and they're going as far as they're saying again that it's the best to date, which I'm not surprised when it comes to the MCU films and Kevin Feige. He has had a proven track record. They're going into 20 some odd movies now, and none have been what you would consider an epic fail. There have been some not as good, but all of them have been relatively enjoyable and palatable. Even the Thor: The Dark World and Captain America, the First Avenger, and Iron Man 2 movies that weren't as high on the rung of the ladder, but they were still considered pretty good movies. But these guys have an excellent history. As for Brie Larson, she's been catching a lot of criticism as well for being considered too stonewall, not emotional enough, too stoic in her approach, and too monotone. But I believe that is consistent with the character of the Krees themselves. If you remember Ronan from Galaxies of the Guardian, and Ronan the Accuser, and Korath the Pursuer, even the scene where the leader of Xandar, which was played by Glenn Close, spoke to the leader of Hala, the Kree planet. The guy was addressing her like, oh, that's your problem. When she was saying that Ronan was this tyrant and he had broke the treaty, he's doing his own thing, freelancing and killing Xandarians. This guy was basically to the point and was like, okay, that's your problem, whatever. But he didn't seem like he reached an emotional arc. So I believe this is consistent with the Kree characters. Also, when you look at, even if you see the Kree on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they don't appear to be a jovial, outward, emotional type of people. So if this was Star Trek and she was playing a Klingon, I mean, now we'd have a problem. But I believe this is very consistent with the Kree characters. And then the people who have seen the screening, they didn't object to Brie Larson at all. They say she portrayed her role wonderfully. And this movie is really interesting because she's in line much like Chadwick Boseman in the Black Panther. The Black Panther came out right before Infinity War. And this movie is going to come out right before the end game. The only advantage that Boseman had as opposed to Brie Larson was he did have a time to introduce himself. He was introduced in Captain America Civil War. But I have high hopes for Brie Larson in this movie. I'm hearing excellent things about it. I'm hearing that the cat is stealing the show. I mean, people that have seen the early screenings, they're saying that this cat steals the movie. Goose is what he's called in the movie. But if anyone is familiar with the Captain Marvel as far as the canon source, this cat is called Chewie, and he's of a race called the Flurkin. Flurkin, I believe. They're a race that happen to resemble cats, but they have super intelligence, more than a human being, I would imagine. They also have the ability to open dimensional portals. I don't know whether these portals can be time related, but I know that they have the ability to open portals. Also, that they're like an extremely rare breed of alien. If you were like alien collector and was a bounty hunter, if you happen to catch one of these Flurkins, the chances are you'd be set for life. They're that rare in the MCU as far as the source material now. But they say that this cat, also this cat, these Flurkin, this race, has the ability to produce tentacles from his body as a defense mechanism. So he must be pretty wild. And if Marvel can make a tree that mimics says a phrase over and over, or a talking raccoon, I don't believe at all they'll have any problems pulling off this cat, which is called Goose in the movie. But the people who have seen the early screenings are loving this cat. They're saying this guy is just a showstopper in itself. But I'm very happy for it. I'm very happy for the for Kevin Feige and Marvel. I want you to keep on doing these things. And what we're going to do, how we're going to come back and set things up is, first I'm going to let you review the trailer without my interruption. And then I'm going to have another video for the same movie where we get a chance to discuss it and go over in-depth topics. So this is going to be the new format with it. So thank you so much. It's good to see everyone again. Sit back and enjoy trailer 2 of Captain Marvel, and also be on alert for my continuation, my review and discussion of said trailer, and also the screening, the early screening. So thank you, and I'll see you again.
So Skrulls are the bad guys. And you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Your life began the day it nearly ended. We found you with no memory. We made you one of us, so you could live longer, stronger, superior. You were reborn.
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Would you like to know what you really are?
I think I had a life here. What aren't you telling me?
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think. This war is just the beginning.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Aren't you the cutest little thing?
Aren't you cute? And what's your name, huh?
Fury.
What's cute? I'll be back.